Well, I decided to bring you guys to my den. This is a place where I come to hang out, draw, just kind of geek out on my own. Right over here, I've got my starships. I've collected them for a while. I got right here Mario 3, complete boxed, never been opened. Got a 3-pack of some rare figures from Star Trek The Next Generation. Got my Hawaiian Punch hat. This is the very first one I had. Got it from a friend. But it's kind of old now, so I got a new one for that. Here's a little picture of my family and me back when I was young. See, I even wore red and blue back then. Robin statue. Robin's the man! Got my Mario hat right there. Got Batman and stuff in the back. Got Star Trek plate right there. DX. Here's the awesome picture of me and Will Wheaton. There we go. Sorry, it's kind of hard to focus on the whole video thing. This is a figure that I have. It's actually signed by John Delancey. There's Prince Adam, classic. Man-at-Arms, also classic. Third Warp Nacelle Enterprise D. It's the trans-warping one, so it can change between... Oh. Hold up. We got a special visitor in here. Cherry. See, there he is right there. He's got to hang out with Daddy, so... Anyway, here's some comic books on my shelf. My drawings are in here. There's some pictures of friends and stuff from the past. Iron Man helmet. Back to the Future hat. Really changes color. Limited edition of Micro Machines that I got. A Dexter action figure. That's actually one of my favorite figures because Dexter's a really awesome show. The psychology and shit that he puts into, I don't know. It's really a cool show. If you guys haven't checked it out, I recommend it. But stop after about season 3 or 4. After the big death happens, and you'll know which one I'm talking about. Like, it just gets kind of rehashed every season after that. So don't watch it after about season 4, I'd say. I have a classic He-Man figure in here, but I'm keeping it in the box, not taking it out. So, and then NWO belt. Got a shout out to Hulk Hogan. That's a childhood hero of mine. Here's all my Star Trek action figures. Well, most of them. A lot of them are customized. Like the Voyager figures. I've got them in the First Contact uniforms. They were never in the First Contact uniforms, but I'm a real big fan of those uniforms. So I've customized a lot of those. Let's see. I love that one. So no real comments needed on that. Got my Mallrats poster, All-Star Batman and Robin, which was, I had a lot of hope for the series, but unfortunately they really dropped the ball on that shit, so we'll never know how that series would have turned out, but you know, they could have done it a lot better than they did. There's a signed picture of Will Wheaton right there. When I went to Comic-Con this past March, I actually had him sign that for me, so I was pretty happy to one-on-one meet him and get him to sign that picture for me. Let's see. There's a picture up there that I drew. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. And that one right there is the one that I'm going to be donating for charity for my friend to Inc. And then the money that's going to be for that will be going toward cancer research. So that's something that I'm pretty happy to be involved in. You know, just kind of give back to the people, which I've always felt was pretty important. Here's a customized Beverly Crusher that I did in the first season uniform. She wasn't really released like that. She was only released in the medical jacket uniform and then the duty uniform, but I took the Pulaski body and put Beverly's head on it, so I was able to make that action figure. Here's an action figure I did of Wesley Crusher from the episode Parallels. It's where Wesley Crusher's a tactical in the 7th season. It was an interesting episode, probably one of the best time travel ones I've seen, at least in the way they explain shit. So it was a pretty good episode. I'd recommend that one for anyone to watch. In season 7 of Next Gen, I kind of felt like the whole series was going downhill. So I think it was kind of a good place to end, but I thought that was a pretty good episode. One of the ones that stood out in season 7. Here's other action figures that I have. Customized this one, customized this one, I customized this one, customized that, customized that one, customized that, and that. Again, all those ones are in the First Contact uniforms, which those people weren't in them, at least action figure-wise. Some of them were, some of them weren't, but I customized all of them. Here's my Star Trek bridge. I've had that for years, and I have everyone at their station. Just that inner geek in me, since I didn't really have much of a childhood, like I still live that shit a lot. Let me take you inside my den, or in my closet. I have the Back to the Future Marty McFly jacket. It's authentic, and it goes with my hat that's over there. So that's kind of a cool thing to have. And I do get some looks from people when I go out, and it just kind of, it's kind of cool because I'm like, oh, right, I'm so cool. And they're like, nah, fat man, you need to stop. Anyway, here's my action figures that I have inside my walk-in closet. And trying not to go too fast around here. But, yeah, I've got action figures all in this place. But anyway, it's kind of, it's too much to pan in there. It'd look really weird. But yeah, that's, you walk in there and you see action figures. And I've always had a dream to do that. So, yeah, that's something that I've collected for years. Something I still kind of collect from time to time, but they just don't make toys like they used to. But, yeah, anyway. Oh, and let me show you this. That's the best picture that we've ever had. The story behind that one, the reason why it says To Vance with Love Romeo, is because when I worked at CD Trade Post, we had that poster up for the longest time. And just because we got a kick out of it. And corporate would come down, and they would make us take it down all the time. Well, as soon as they'd leave, we'd put it back up. Then they'd come down and take it down. Then we'd put it back up when they leave. And so, as a joke, they put up their To Vance with Love Romeo, because they thought that might get me to not put it back up. And I was like, fuck that, I love that. That's genius. And I just imagined that, you know, because people would come in and they'd see that and be like, oh, wow, did he really sign that? And we'd be like, sure he did. Yeah, sure did. And I just imagined that, like, one day that guy might be walking in the Walmart here in Junction City, and, you know, 50 people would go, Romeo, oh my gosh, it's Romeo, you know, and then the guy would come down and kick my ass, which I thought, I'd love to get my ass kicked by him. Like, that just would be a great story to tell. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys my den. This is the spot where I draw all my pictures, right here. So if you see me drawing in a picture, 9 times out of 10 it's probably going to be there. Shout out to PDMI, great company. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to show you guys my den. Keep on geeking on, guys.